I loved the idea of having a tour that could combine not just a really great birding location, but also to do a bit of a deep dive into the natural history, even from a prehistoric perspective. This part of southern Alberta around the Red Deer River Valley is one of the most incredible fossil sites basically in the planet in terms of diversity and richness of dinosaur species that have been found here and other things. But Alberta's really special because you've got access to a real diverse set of habitats, ecosystems, and bird types. And I think people often underestimate the number of birds that we see and the amazing displays, whether they're redneck grebes displaying or American avocets doing pair bonding and stuff like that. Like there's all sorts of really great breeding season displays, and I think that's often a huge highlight for a lot of folks. The Alberta Birds and Dinos trip starts and ends in Calgary, Alberta, and we spend 2 full nights staying in Drumheller. We hit a lot of the local sloughs and get acquainted with a lot of our really amazing diversity of resident birds like the waterfowl, incredible numbers of waterfowl just looking their absolute best, and tons of nesting shorebirds as well. We actually go for a little hike into Horse Thief Canyon, and on that hike I start an introduction into the paleontological and geological history of the valley and why this place has so many dinosaurs. And then we'll make our way to Dinosaur Park. We'll have a picnic lunch in Dinosaur Provincial Park, which is always good for late migrants. And then we'll spend our afternoon hiking and exploring the badlands around Dinosaur Park. And we'll head to one of my local birding haunts that I go to. It's such a great migration trap, and it's a great example of riparian cottonwood forest. And then we will make our way to the Royal Tyrrell Museum of Palaeontology. And for many people, this is a really big highlight. So if people are interested in birds and interested in other natural history and geology, I think this trip is a really great combination of those things. The thing I love best about this tour is that it is my backyard. It is where I live, and it's kind of a fun experience taking people on a tour of my local patches in the places that I get to spend all of my time. So that's a really fun thing. I really enjoy doing that, and I think the participants get a lot out of that as well, going on a tour with someone who lives in that location.